I'm a 22-year-old guy and have been with my 23-year-old girlfriend for 4 years. And from the beginning of our relationship, she has been trying to bring up the topic of our past relationships and experiences. I always avoided the subject, dodging it all the time. But lately, she has been genuinely upset because I don't want to discuss it, and it's causing tension between us. I don't mind talking about my own past, because there's nothing I'm ashamed of. I had a short relationship from the age of 15 to 16, where I lost my virginity, and I had a more active sex life during that time. After that, I was only involved with one other girl before meeting my current girlfriend. My issue isn't talking about my past, it's knowing about hers. She mentioned having an ex-boyfriend and a very active phase in her life, but I honestly don't want to know the details of that time. I'm not sure why she has this need to talk about it and to know about my past as well. I'm pretty sure I have what they call retroactive jealousy, but I can't explain why. I can't put it into words, but I do know that learning about her past will hurt me, which is why I don't ask. I know many people say that this is a sign of an abusive, controlling personality, but honestly, I'm none of those things. And I don't want to have to change just because people say that. Is it so strange to just not want to know about each other's past? I don't care how many people she was with. 1, 5, 10, 20. I don't want to know. So, Lemma asks you, am I the jerk for not wanting to talk about the past?
Hello, Sai here. Well, once again I believe they are making the wrong question. Let's fix that.
So, Lemma asks you, am I being a jerk for not discussing my past with my girlfriend? Because I don't want to know about hers.
That's honestly an easy problem to solve. Tell her that you don't want to know about her past experience with old lovers, and talk to her about yours. Yes, you are the jerk in here. And there is another thing that bothers me in this story. Check this comment.
I think exactly like you. I prefer not to know about the past because if I find out, the information will be in my mind, my imagination will run wild, my peace will be disrupted, probably the image I have of her will become distorted. I'll lose all the admiration I have for my partner. So I think you're right in the way you handle it.
So that's where it all goes down to. A guy who gets a lot of women is a player, but a lady who has had a couple partners is a slut. How is your image of her going to be distorted? By knowing about her past. What is this image that you build up in your head about her? That she is pure, that she is untouched, that she is yours, that she is your trophy to show off. Talking about past relationships is not only about how many positions of the Kama Sutra you did with other people. You can talk about what you used to do together. If you still want to do those things, if doing those things will trigger some bad memory, if you want complete now hobbies from now on, something you couldn't do, had to sacrifice for that relationship that now could be possible to do. Sorry, this will be a short video, and I just did a video on that, so I really don't feel like repeating myself this soon. Well, in conclusion, at the start of a relationship, you do want to know more about your loved one. That's the best part of this phase. The blind admiration and infatuation. The more you know, the more invested you feel. Not to mention, this is a good way to find out red flags. And yes, remove the fantasy image that you had of this person when you first saw them and get your head on the ground.